I mean, there's obviously different types of repurposing you can do as well as far as like selecting clips. So what I'm speaking to is like you can do a short form clip, which might be anywhere from like, we were talking about packing a story into 30 seconds. We always like to do it like less than 90 seconds, ideally. Less than a minute's the best. But then there's also what we like to call topic clips, which is like maybe 2 minutes to 10 minutes. Could even be a little bit longer if you want. And that is where maybe you do have the opportunity to tell a longer story. Maybe it's some banter between you and the guest. And so having those types of clips in the back of your mind as well while you're selecting, like which would be a good short story and which would be a longer one that people might want to just like, it's almost like they're hanging out with you in the room and like want to listen in and they're like binging, and it's okay to like not be perfect. Like those you don't really want to edit as much. Like maybe you take out filler words and whatnot. But yeah, so in the back of your mind, if you want to do like the full repurposing job, then having those two different, like what's a good social clip and then what's a good topic clip that you can post to like the various platforms in different ways.
And what do you think the two like biggest like advantages of each type of content are? Like social clips help with this, like topic clips help with this type of growth.
So
because
you want to go first? You want me to voice my opinions?
No, you go ahead. Like, why do you need both? Like, obviously everyone has the long form content, but then a lot of people want to do short social clips for like TikTok, but then like, why do you need 6-minute topic clips?
Yeah. So social clips, I feel like we all kind of know this, mostly to bring in new eyes. I mean, we're still posting them to all the platforms where our current listeners are, but I feel like the biggest advantage of them is posting them on a place like TikTok, IG Reels, YouTube Shorts, where you're getting potential new eyes. And then if you kind of keep going down the funnel, like topic clips are the second step in that, where people come to watch. And I feel like it's hard to get to know somebody in those quick, short, concise videos on the social clips. But when you get somebody onto your YouTube page or maybe your website, if you're like running a Patreon or something, and they're watching the 2 to 10 minute clips, they can really get to know you. And that's where I think the real like loyalty and like trust builds, whether you're trusting them about a specific topic or you just become a loyal fan because you think they're like entertaining or funny and they have like cool guests. So that's kind of like, and I like to think of it as like a binge bank. Like people go to Netflix to binge. People also go to YouTube now to binge stuff. And say you have like a favorite creator like Tim Ferriss, Lex Friedman, Logan Paul. I know people love him. He has this buddy Mike too, that people love like binging his stuff. And they have these like all these clips that are, you know, whether it be, like I said, 2 minutes long. I mean, most of them are around like 8 minutes, I would say. And you can really get to like know a person after watching a couple of them. And then once that trust is built, I mean, you have a much higher chance of getting people to listen to your long form content, whether it be a longer video, whether it be a longer podcast. So it's almost like, in my eyes, a natural funnel progression of first to become aware, not to be business schooly, and then you like build that trust and loyalty, and then they keep coming back to listen to every episode just because like they know you like you, or they know they like you after watching all that content or listening to all that content. Do you have a similar perspective?
Yeah, I like.
So I was saying, do you have a similar perspective to that, or is it like some key?
Oh, well, no, I like how you took it more from like a qualitative approach, where like, because what I was going to say is that social clips, like 30 to 60 second, like say like vertical video or posting on LinkedIn, it's a great way to get, you know, exposure, quick exposure, to get new eyeballs on your content, like introduce people to your content. And the thing though with that is that you might get a ton of views over the next like 2 days or maybe 1 day or even few hours, but then it just kind of shuts off. Like those clips, like the longevity of them is kind of short. But whereas for topic clips, like generally you're taking out a specific 4 to 10 minute segment of the show. It's about a specific topic. So like we did one last week on traveling as remote entrepreneurs. And then we took out a topic that said, it was basically why we think that you should only travel for like 3 weeks plus at a time. And we talked about it for like 5 or 6 minutes. And if someone's on YouTube searching for that specific like topic, or if maybe they're watching other videos that have a similar topic, that video is going to get shown to them consistently over longer periods of time. So the longevity of that video maybe the first 2 weeks, it doesn't get a lot of views, but over the course of 3 years, it starts picking up steam and accumulating views. And then again, like what's likely to happen is that the people who are watching that topic video are going to start watching your new long form content that you're posting now, maybe some of your old long form content as well. But the longevity is a little bit different. So I think you have to balance that out. And especially as you realize that like when we're creating content, like you can really quickly get caught in a hamster wheel. Like I've said a few times, and like just you wake up, you're like, all right, well, what are we going to create today? And then, and you post it, and then it gets some engagement. And then tomorrow you wake up and you're like, all right, what are we going to post today? And then you do it again and again and again. And that may be a stage you go through. You have to figure out how to get out of that. And I think thinking about ways to make your content last longer and have like a longer half-life is a really good way to do that, because you know that the content you posted 3 months ago is also going to be accruing views and accruing exposure for you and your business. So that has been, I think that's the main thing for me is that like, you're going to get a lot of views on your social clips, the short ones, but it's going to cut off after a short period of time. And then with topic clips, like you have the potential to get exposure for a longer period of time with that. So
it's a good dual strategy, short term and long term combined.